welcome to my new channel, Unique TV. I just came to give y'all a little rundown of what my channel is going to be about. It's going to be about entrepreneurship, self-made moguls, and just young people in the Delta on the come up. Hello everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a long time coming. Welcome back to my relaunch. This is the Mother's Day edition on Unique TV. I told y'all I was coming back, and I'm coming back with a bang today. So as usual, I like to bring people on my podcast who I admire, young people who, entrepreneurs in the Delta who just, doing things positive, anything, that's, I feel, that needs to be displayed. And I believe in giving young people, especially they flowers. There's so many different ways that they can come. So welcome back. So without further ado, I have on Unique TV today. He goes back on Instagram, 901 Nascar. And I just want to say thank you for coming in today. I really appreciate you coming on Unique TV. I've been watching you for a while, and I'm just so happy that you agreed to come. And welcome.
Most definitely. I appreciate you for having me.
Yes. So today, I just really want to take it back because a lot of people might be familiar with you and some of them might not be. So the ones that's not familiar with you, just give them a rundown of who you are, your mission, what you're trying to do. Kind of like take us from the beginning for the ones that don't know.
Okay, for the ones that don't know me, I go by 901 Nascar. I'm an author, artist, motivational speaker, and a community advocate. And what I do is I visit schools across the globe, promoting positivity and anti-bullying, inspiring young minds through a book.
Yes. So what I wanted to know is, like, how did it start? Did you just wake up and say, Memphis, it's a lot going on? That's where you originally from, right?
Most definitely.
Okay. So did you just wake up and was like, okay, it's too much going on. I'm young. I'm Black, African American. Do I just want to, because you could have took another path. So you decided to be a motivational speaker and be somebody uplifting for the kids. So how did it start? Did you just wake up and was like, this is what I'm finna do. This is my mission in life. Like, what was it? Did God send you a sign? What was going on?
No, so it actually started 2 years ago. I had did this dance on TikTok. It went viral. All the rappers do it, singers, kids, and so on and so forth. And what I did was I took a viral TikTok dance and put it with a positive school song that talks about dressing for success, bully prevention, staying in school, and achieving good grades. I did that first school September the 21st, 2021, and it spread like wildfire in the entire world. And I did 5 or 6 schools, and right after that, everything else was history.
Okay, I didn't know that part. Okay. So it started with the TikTok. So that was 2001. So that was during the pandemic, when everybody was at home around that time, when everything was, okay, I didn't know that part. Okay,
now it was September the 21st, 2022. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, still not too long ago. Yeah. So that just goes to say it really don't take long. Because most people think, some people, journeys are different, and it take a little minute for the buzz to get out. Okay, so Nascar, explain to me these medals. I've been wanting to know what these medals mean.
Okay, I got 4 medals on, and all of them are basically for metaphors. I received this highest growth award from Al Elementary for being a great writer. This perfect attendance award came from Hamilton Middle School, and basically I was given to it for receiving 160 school visits, never miss no visits, always on time, so on and so forth. This honor roll, this AB honor roll award, it's basically used for me. Like, I'm generating back to when I was in school. I got one more goal to accomplish, and then I'll be headed for the principal list. So, like, right now, I'm locked all the way in with myself. I'm getting some things accomplished, and I'm working toward it so I can be able to make the principal list. This All-American right here. I'm not just local, I'm global. I done been to 160 schools.
Wow.
Anywhere across the U.S. I done been there. Like, I'm working, like I'm in overdrive. So The stats speak for themselves. 160 school visits, 10 news appearances, 9 books. So I'm working.
Yes, and the kids love you. Love you. Every time I see a live video, NASCAR. They be so excited. It's the best feeling in the world to see kids when they excited about something, because it's hard to get them engaged in stuff now. So I first came across you when you start going to the schools, and my colleague was like, it's the guy from Memphis. He just go to the schools and talk to the kids. He taking it back, like that real ground footwork, because now people will just reach out to schools, organizations just throw money, little grants. They don't do the footwork and actually go see the kids. I was like, so he going to the schools, like really going to the school? She was like, yes. She was like, you gotta follow him. You're on Nascar. She was like, if you ever read lunch, you need to get him. So I was like, yes. I started watching. I'm like, yes. So he really doing the footwork. He not just like, okay, this is school, I'm gonna throw y'all a little money here or pop up at an event and do that. So I really admired that about you, that you didn't, like, you actually doing the groundwork instead of just like, well, yeah, I went to that school, I ain't gotta go to that school. You really actually, and you there and showing up. So I really admired that part. But just moving on, so what is the actual goal? So what is the goal once you hit all these schools? Like, what in the next 5 years, what is the goal?
I'm just trying to take this mission overseas. Like, I'm at a point, like, I'm trying to reach every state in the USA, and then I want to take this global and even take it to Africa. I've been getting people to reach out to me from Dubai, in Africa, with my latest book, Daddy Spoiled Brat. So even with those books, I'm still aiming to improve child literacy. And I'm trying to create a community full of millionaires by building literacy.
Okay. So this book, this not your first book. The Daddy's
Daddy's Spoiled Brat, that's my latest book.
Right. So this is the latest one, y'all. This book is so pretty. Like, I love the illustrations. I love just the black girls. They got the Afro puffs. You see, I got my little puffs going on, So y'all, I want everybody to link in. This is the book. Okay, so tell them a little bit about it, Nascar.
I basically dedicated this book to my daughters when I was homeless. Like, they stood by my side through my storm, like still is. So I couldn't think of none other than to give them other than that book. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna give my kids the world one day, but I just feel like, I want to take it a little further this time and put them in a book. That book right there, based on a true story. Loving fathers who provides support and unconditional love, give their daughters the gift of confidence and high self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want to encourage all fathers across the globe, to be present in their daughters' lives, build a relationship. And I take reading so important, so I broke it down.
It is
important. Reach every absent dad, and I also want to reach every amazing dad also.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know you was homeless. So do you want to touch on that just a little bit for the people who might can relate to your story? So was it like, just tell us a little bit. You don't have to go into detail, but just.
I was sleeping in my car, still visiting schools and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm embracing the struggle. Like, it ain't no secret or nothing like that. Like, I'm doing it for the people out there that's going through it. You know what I'm saying? So
really, for sure. Okay.
That's me.
So the first book, tell me about the first book. Now, that's the one that I first knew you about, because this one just dropped. Yeah. This one just came out.
The first book is titled One Day the Sun Will Shine. Yes, it's based on a true story. Man, it's the book that, that kicked off everything. When I wrote the book, I didn't think it'd get as much attention as it was going to get, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I was just aiming to improve child literacy, because third grade readers in Memphis and our surrounding areas are being withheld. That's not meeting the proficiency. They're not meeting the quota. So, like, you will be withheld. So I got a 3rd grade son, so you know what I'm saying. He kind of struggled a little bit with reading too. So I'm thinking like, man, you know, if I can work on this book and you know push it out, you know what I'm saying, and you know work with my son, like I can build this legacy of great readers, make it fun to read again.
Make them interested and actually want to read.
Most definitely.
Yes, and it's better when they see a book or something or someone that look like them.
Most
It'll
definitely.
make you be like, okay, let me see what that is. They look like me. I got puffs. You know, that man he look like my daddy. He got a fitted cap on like my daddy. That's what I like about the book. It's relatable.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about the book.
Yeah, so I'm standing up for our black people. You know, we get a lot of things that go on, you know, through the news and things like that from, you know, basketball stars and football players, NFL players, rappers, and so on, and things like that. Like, I want to be the voice of the next generation, you know what I'm saying? The positive way. Let them know that our black men are doing positive things out here in our community and schools and things like that. I just feel like, you know, the people that's doing the positive things, they don't get the recognition. But as soon as you go out there, you know, pull a gun on somebody or, you know what I'm saying, go rob somebody or steal a car, so on and so forth, like they break the new media with it and they go across the world. Here you got a black man that wrote 9 books. Like, people refuse to talk about stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and being overlooked every single day.
Yep, and that's why I wanted to push the agenda. It take people like me or you know, to push the agenda. Like we got, it's a village. Everybody got to stick together and to get the mission out. And that's the problem. If you continue to report negativity, of course that's all that's going to be out there. You have to continue to push. That's how I feel. That's why I started this podcast, to, you know, bring some positivity, because I got tired of scrolling on the internet or watching the news and they never say anything good. Okay, so once you tell me this bad stuff that's been reported, tell me something good after that. Don't just keep reporting the same thing. You have to push the agenda. So I definitely agree with you on that one. For sure. So what Nascar come from?
Nascar actually came from my mom, 2011 or 2012. She had did some prison time.
Okay.
It's been so far back. I'm thinking it was 2011. It was between 2011 and 12. Mom had did some prison time. And she came to visit me at my granddad's house, and she had a license plate behind her back. And I went to give her a hug. She gave me this license plate that had NASCAR on it. And I looked at it. I just was amazed by it. She got the tag because every car that I drove it fast, whether it was a Honda, Ford Escort, Charger, Challenger, any type of car it was. Like, I was putting some mileage on it, putting my feet in and things like that. So, you know, after accumulating all them tickets as a kid,
Not all them tickets.
Yeah, I did. I slowed down. Like,
yeah, it'll make you,
so,
or you won't be driving.
Yeah, you're right about that. So, I already had NASCAR, and of course I'm from Memphis, so I put the 901 with the NASCAR when I started doing music 2 years ago, and I just stuck with it and ran with it. 901 NASCAR. There I was. I just stamped it in. Locked in, that was me. Yeah,
it's so catchy, because we like, okay. I'm like, 901 NASCAR. I didn't even, you know, usually when you get somebody their Instagram name, you have to be like, what you say? Say it again. It was very, like she said, just pull it up. 901 NASCAR was so easy. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could remember that. Yes, sir. I can definitely relate to that. So you did tell me you finna go on tour. So tell me about that.
I go on tour June 1st, and first stop is Buffalo, New York, with Daddy Sport Brass. I'm going to do a meet and greet.
Okay.
I got 36 cities to go to. I supposed to went to Atlanta, Georgia, May the 19th, but I had some big things to come up that I had to squeeze in. So I was like, you know what, I go ahead and squeeze these things in. So kind of pushed it back a little bit. Still going to get to Atlanta, but right now, first stop going to be Buffalo, New York, and I'm going to 36 cities.
36?
Yeah.
So that's going, hold on, 36 cities. So that you're going to be gone the whole summer. Mm-hmm. And before. So when you coming back?
Well,
when it's going to end?
I'm going to be honest.
The end of the year.
I needed 4 $400 to make it to the Jennifer Hudson show, and it was kind of tough for me to come up with the money. And
Okay.
I wasn't working or nothing like that, and the plane ticket was $400. So
To
I was,
LA?
Yeah, to LA. So I was reaching out to different people, you know what I'm saying, trying to get them to help me with the plane ticket. But we're in a crisis right now. It's a tough time, so I know nobody just got no $400 just to get nobody nothing like that. So
Right.
I had went to my social media page, and I had posted on Facebook. I was like, I'm trying to make it to the Jennifer Hudson show. Could somebody help me get a plane ticket? And I posted at 8:30, 8:32. I had $400 cash out.
I bet.
And,
I missed that one. I missed that. I definitely would have. I missed it. I ain't your friend on Facebook. I'm your friend on Instagram. So I missed that one. I ain't see that one.
Yeah. So,
I ain't see that.
Nah, it wasn't posted on Instagram. It was on Facebook.
Okay.
And the story behind it is, I ain't chasing nothing. Like, I'm just chasing my dream. So I needed $400 for a plane ticket. So I ain't coming off tour till I make $400,000.
Okay, that's the goal. That's the goal.
I ain't coming back.
Yeah,
home
you
no
have to
time
have
soon,
it.
unless I'm, booked for an event or so on and so forth. Like I love my city. I did 100 school events, but like now it's time to show them like, who 911 Nascar is. Time to put that out there. Like it's time to branch out and go be global.
Yeah. So I don't know how I forgot this question. Jennifer Hudson. By the grace of God, I'm so glad you made it. I'm like, I missed it. Like, what? Yes, I would have been sharing it. Like, we finna get to LA now, today. Like, today. We need to get, so how was the show? So, like, how do they set it up? So, did they reach out to you? Email, they phone? How did they reach out?
So, I was visiting this school.
It's so mean.
Doubletree. I was visiting this school at Doubletree. I was doing a TCAP. Yeah. And I was hyping the kids up at a program. And when I had got done, they principal asked me like, hey, could you talk to a couple classrooms? So I was like, sure. So I spoke with a couple classrooms, introduced myself. Some of the kids knew who I was, some of them didn't. Took pictures, signed autographs. I did 3 classes, and then the 4th class I made to these kids was overexcited, signing autographs and taking pictures and things like that. So lady named Miss Mays, she had asked me why I was signing autographs. She was like, you want to go to the Jennifer Hudson show? I was like, me? Tell me about me. She was like, yeah.
Right,
yeah. I was like, yeah, I want to go. So she was like, I got 4 tickets for you to go. And I was just like, man, that's life changing. She was like, you know what? Give me your name and your email. I'm going to be in contact with you sometime between today. And if I can get everything situated and approved and things like that, like, you got a shot. So the same day, I had a speaking engagement in Byhaven, Mississippi. It was a mental health awareness
had to be the month.
testimony.
Okay.
I was at this church, and the whole time, I was giving my speech or whatnot, I was getting this call that's coming in from Ms. Mays. So I'm like, man, I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking down at my phone.
She confirmed
in the
it.
middle of
The speech.
in the middle of my speech. I'm like, man, like, it's either yes or no. You know what I'm saying? So it had got wrapped up in everything, and I gave her a call. She was like, you good to go? It's a go. So I just knew, like, you know what I'm saying? If God got me them tickets, like, He wanted me to go.
Get you there.
Like, He was gonna get me there. So
For sure.
like, I went there. You know what I'm saying? I flew to LA with no money, no nothing, just a dream. You know what I'm saying? Got there.
Faith.
Yeah, I got there off faith, and I still got to say to my phone, Facebook friend, they had asked me, they were like, man, you just about to go to LA on prayer? I was like, man, look, man, God that answered a lot of my prayers, He about to answer this one too, you know what I'm saying? So I just flew to LA, made it to LA. My football, I had called 2 people. One of them didn't answer. I had called my football coach, Coach Howell, the one who I talk about it one day, the sun will shine. Been a great role model in my life. I played football for him, just a great guy. And he was like, what's going on, man? I was like, Coach, I need a hotel for the night. You know what I'm saying? I just landed in Burbank. I mean, if I have to sleep at the airport, it's cool. but
Okay.
I was like, Brian, I was like, I'm trying to get a hotel coat. He was like, man, don't worry about this. Send me your cash out. I sent him my cash out. We ain't even hang up the phone. He had already sent the money. So I had got an Uber, went to the hotel, got me some Jack in the Box. It Wednesday.
How they Jack in the Box? LA, is they bougie? They got season on their chicken.
Yeah, they bougie. Like, I ain't got no car out there, so the hotel right next door to the Jack in the Box. I walked straight over there in the drive-through line, try to order food. She was like,
"Oh, you can't walk in?" Oh, no.
She was like, "We don't operate like that. You gotta be driving around." I was like, "I ain't got no car."
So they don't have no walk-in in the Jack in the Box?
Nah, it was too late. It was
Oh, they closed it down at a certain time or something.
Yeah, the inside was kind of closed down. But I'm calling telling later. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to get something to eat.
Chicken, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she was just telling me, order through the mobile app, and I'll make an exception for you. So she did it for me, and it was pretty cool. So I got I made the order, went to the room for a second, came back, got my food, went back to the room.
Okay, cool. So you had to be at the show what time? They tape in the morning?
Nah, it was at 1:30 in the afternoon. So I arrived Wednesday. Afternoon, and I didn't make it there till Thursday.
Okay, so
I arrived late Wednesday. I'm sorry, I arrived late Wednesday, and I made it to the show Thursday afternoon, 2:00.
Okay, so they tape in the afternoon. Okay, so what they do? They put you in a green room. They had snacks. What they had in there? Look at me. What they feed you? What they say when you get in there? They give you a little red carpet. They talk to you.
Nah, it's a different process now. Like,
do they have you sign something?
No, you ain't signing them, but it's some tight security. Like, you ain't just moving from one place to another. So
I figured
by me being in the audience, I had they came and got us from one side. They came and got us from one side of a building, got everybody situated in. They had to call somebody down, check the tickets, verify everything. Then they take a security team. They take you somewhere to another building. Then once you get to this other building, being escorted by police and things like that.
Wow.
You go through somewhere, and then you stage there for a while. Then once you come from right there, some more people come and get you. Like, it's a different type of atmosphere. Like,
I see. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, it ain't no like you just moving from one place going here, and then you got to be on the show. Like, nah, like they moving tight, real tight.
I see.
Like, it's like 4 different people came and got me before I even made it. Like,
before you even made me to the show. So
like,
when she had you come out, you came from the audience.
Yeah, I was in the audience.
Okay, because we didn't see that part. It just looked like you were coming.
Yeah. So that part right there, like, that's when I first arrived.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So that picture was actually on the show. Like, the picture that you seen, that was actually the day of the show. But when you seen me just walking through the entrance, like, that's the entrance where everybody meet up at, as far as that's gonna be sitting in the audience.
And she had a live audience. It was people out there in the live audience.
Yeah.
Okay. I had always wanted to know that. Like, what they had you do? They just had you sitting there all day, waiting on her to come.
It's a process.
Like, what do they do? I'm like, do they get up early in the morning? Okay. I always wanted to know that. You informed me. I'm like, okay, so they taping in the daytime. I'm thinking they getting up early in the morning, getting the audience together. Okay.
Yeah,
so on your list of everything you done did, that Jennifer Hudson, that's number what? Because that would have took the cake for me.
Yeah, that was like, me meeting her, that was life changing for me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to actually, like,
and
being
she
this lady,
is sweet as she appeared to be.
Man, this lady is so genuine and hard.
Yeah,
so
you could feel it through the screen.
It was her energy, like,
yes.
Okay, so after me just talking to her like 2-3 minutes or so on and so forth, like, I tell her about Daddy Spoiled Brat, and she like, I'm a Daddy Spoiled Brat. You know what I'm saying? True. So I just didn't. I mean, I expected her to be like that, but I know she's so big across the world. Like, she gave me a hug and everything. Like, she was so pure. She was so genuine. Like, it was. I cried. You know what I'm saying?
Humble.
Like, yeah,
she
I cried
very humble.
I'm like, this
you
lady
tell through the
she's
screen.
so humble like that, and
I wonder why.
I wonder why so many people love her the way they do, because like that lady, she really liked it. Like outside of, you know, Instagram or Facebook and movies and, you know what I'm
She done
saying?
did it all.
Like, she really that person, you know what I'm saying? Like I give my flower. I wish I had some flowers to give to her while I was there, you know what I'm saying? But it was so amazing. Like the moment was so amazing. Like I had I didn't have the book at the time, but I gave her the book cover. Yeah, so it was dropping. But she did receive the first copy ever printed of Daddy's Spoiled Brat. So I did send it to her. I sent it to her. I don't know if she got it yet, but it said delivered. So
yeah, she gonna get it and she gonna read it.
Yeah,
she definitely gonna read
definitely
it.
gonna read
She
it. Like,
definitely gonna read it. So that's interesting to see that, like, the show, they really be like, they be in tune, just like, and that goes back to what you were just saying, y'all. Before we started taping, we had like a little sidebar conversation. So that piggyback on what Nascar was already, you know, telling me and informing me that you never know who watching you. Cause like, who would have thought when you went to that school that day that was gonna happen? That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. Like I do so many schools. I had forgot about
that school
that I had supposed to been doing. I had forgot about Doubletree, but one of their admins, they reached out. They was like, "Hey, Nascar, we still on for so on and so forth." And I had hit the teacher back. I was like, we confirmed it today. So that was early in the morning. She was like, yeah. So she sent me the screenshot. She was like, we got everything all worked up for you to come to the school today. I was like, all right, you know what? It's a go. I had texted back. I was like, it's a go. I'll be there. So, you know, I came, showed up and rocked out.
Yes.
You know, you never know what God have in store for you.
That's so true. That's so true. You really good at that. I reached out and I was like, okay, he responded right back. I said, definitely a man of his word. That is for sure. I'm just so proud of you, Nascar. So let me ask, how old are you? I'm
31.
Okay. Right at that age, or right before. Yeah, 31 is a good age, I feel like, because that's the age where you're supposed to be growing and learning on this path for life. And I'm just want to say I'm so proud of you. Thank you for coming on today. I want you to continue to prosper. Just don't stop. Just don't stop no matter what happens. Just continue to push. You got them girls, so I know that's gonna be the ultimate goal of pushing, because they watching and they looking. And I'm just glad that I could put something on TV for my kids to watch, and, you know, get a book and be like, yeah, I interviewed him, like, he black, he from Memphis, like, just to have something positive to introduce to your kids besides TikTok and dancing. And it's just, we really need to push the agenda. And I just want to say, we appreciate you. We want to give you your flowers now. I do. And I just want you to keep pushing forward. So just to close out, is there but we talked about the tour. Yeah. Anything else you want to promote? Let the people know what you got going?
I got two things I can talk about. You know, for anybody that's out there watching, you know, just chase the dream. You know, don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about the money, the cars, the clothes, the jewelry. Like, don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the one that got those big medals. I mean, those big necklaces around my neck, the big earrings, and, you know, the nice watch in the car. Because that ain't the attention that I want. Nothing. That ain't the attention that I'm trying to grab. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want to be in the presence of the greats like Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey, and so on and so forth. You know, all the greats, and like, I'm doing. It's not even about me no more. Nothing that I do is about me. It's for my kid. Like, that's what all this about. Writing these books, motivational speaking, you know, inspiring these young minds. All of this is for me to do and embrace. But, like, this legacy is for my kids. Like, I don't want them to have to live the life that I live. You know, I don't want them to go through the things that I had to go through. So, you know, I'm working so hard, you know, day in and day out to put the work in, so they won't have to suffer. So, like, my kids want you know, a college education, like, it'll be paid for. My kids want this, like, it'll be paid for. Like, anything that my kids want out of life, like, I'm putting the work in, so they able to have that. They won't have to go through these, you know, tough obstacles and things like that I'm going through right now. Yeah. You know, with my situation and things like that. Like, I want my kids to, you know, go to school. I want them to go to college. I want them to be an entrepreneur. Anything that they want to
Productive
do.
citizen.
Yeah, like anything that they want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to do it, and I'm going to have their back 110%. But like I said, not only just with this book right here, Dad is for Brats, it also comes with a journal. It'll be here May the 17th. I have one in my doorstep. All the kids will be able to write in their daily journal, all the young ladies and things like that. Not only does it come with a journal, it comes with a coloring book. The coloring book will be released in 30 days. We'll have Daddy's Spoiled Brat merch. We'll have hats, shirts, joggers, backpack, wristbands.
Yes, I want a shirt. And I want some joggers.
Like, you know, the mission of it is to create multiple strands of income. You know what I'm saying? Like,
generational wealth.
Yeah, like
yes.
I'm creating generational wealth for my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's not
your kids.
It's not just these books that I have. Like these 6 up here I got. You know, I got 4 being worked on right now, and all of them be pushed out before Christmas. So I'll be a 10 times published author. By the time Christmas get here.
Okay.
Like I said.
Yes, Nascar, you gotta send me everything. Cause you be tapped in. I just tapped in with you on Facebook. Please send me everything so I can support. I'm gonna support no matter what. But I did want to ask, who draw? Shout the lady out there.
Most definitely. I got I most definitely gotta shout them out. So I work with 2 amazing people. India Marie, and
the
also
artwork is amazing.
Cameron Wilson. Man, great guy. I got them on the front of the book. Not India Marie. I'm sorry, I said her name wrong. It's India Anderson and Cameron Wilson. I'm sorry. I just give my flowers to those people. I had reached out to India. I had seen her doing great work and things like that.
Where's she from?
She from Memphis also.
Okay, both of them.
And both of them. I'm giving them their flowers right now. India and Cameron. Cameron's from out of state. I don't know the exact state that he's from, so I don't want to give out no
misinformation.
No misinformation. I'm sorry, but Cameron and India, some great, amazing, dope people. Like I said, I wrote Daddy's Spoiled Brats when I was homeless, and I sent it to Cam. That's my publisher and things like that. He handled everything, and when I sent it to him, he sent me back the fire emojis, and I texted him back. I said, "Bro, this book about to change my life." And like, when I posted on Facebook, it had 3.8 million. It went the second time first time it got deleted by my kids. It had 11,000 shares. They had my phone that night.
They know how to mess up some stuff.
Yeah, they do know how to mess up some stuff, but I'm gonna show you how God know how to mess up some stuff too. So my kids had deleted the post. It had 11,000 shares in, I think 24 hours. It was a day. It wasn't 2 days.
24 hours.
Yeah, it was 24 hours.
I remember when you posted it.
Yeah, and so I had asked my kids. I was asking them. I said, who had my phone last night? So they going back and forth. They was
right.
saying
Brooklyn,
London. So I was like, who really had my phone? So they wouldn't get to the bottom of it, and they had asked me. They were like, "Dad, you mad, ain't it?" I was like, "Nah, I can't be mad at y'all. You know, mistakes happen. Y'all got the code to my phone and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that could have been a mistake, that I made. You know what I'm saying? I could have had my phone locked up secure where they couldn't get to it at night, or so on and so forth. But my kids, they always on YouTube and TikTok and things like that. So, they got my code to my phone, and they had a phone more than I do. So, I was like, you know what? Don't be upset. Dad's just gonna post it again. I posted that book again. Right now, I got 75,000 shares.
And study moving.
Yeah.
And study
still
moving.
Growing. So, like I said, Daddy's Spoiled Brats come with a book. It comes with a coloring book. It comes with a journal. We got stickers. I got some stickers over there.
Okay.
Gonna have merch, hats, shirts, shorts for the summer.
With everything.
Backpacks,
everything you could think of. Capitalize up. Put that name on there. Well, y'all, that's going to wrap up Unique TV for today. I hope everyone enjoyed. Y'all, please support this young man. If we could go out and buy Jordans, Nikes, we could support the rappers, we could support the comedians, support something good. Even if, this the Mother's Day edition, all the mothers, just to see a young man, pushing the narrative, his little girls, follow that. Like, just the whole narrative is what caught my eye. Because most guys, they not really in tune with the girls. They like, I should have had the boys. They really don't know how to move with the little girls. Or, just be shy and just don't want to step out on their own. They want to be followers and don't want to, do your own path. Do what you want to do. If you know what you doing wrong out here in these streets is wrong, and you know it's wrong, don't be a follower. Be your own man. Stand on your own too. So thank y'all for joining Unique TV. This is the wrap of the Mother's Day edition. And come back and see them chill with your girl next time. Bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your girl.